Hi everybody, welcome to another Chats with Chaudhry. I hope you're safe and well. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Saleha Patel, who's from AstraZeneca, and Roger Clark from Charles River Laboratories. But we're not talking about AstraZeneca or Charles River Laboratories. We're actually talking about the upcoming ELRIG Research and Innovation event, which is in Cambridge and is running next week from 29th-30th of March, because they are the co-conference directors for the event. And so we thought I'd catch up with both of them to find out a bit more about what you can expect if you attend next week. So first of all, Saleha, Roger, it's lovely to see you both. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Great, thank you. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you as well. Right. First question for both of you, and Saleha, maybe you want to start with this, is can you give me a quick overview of ELRIG and what it actually does?
Yeah, of course. My day job is working for AstraZeneca in the Emerging Innovations Unit, but I've been with ELRIG for around 6 years now, and I started off volunteering on a work group, organising events, and then I went on to chair the work group, and then now I'm also on the board of directors as well for ELRIG, and I also get to be a conference director for research and innovation, which is very exciting. So a bit about what ELRIG does and who we are. So ELRIG is a not-for-profit organisation, and we run scientific events and meetings and conferences, and also organise digital content as well for our life sciences community, and it's all done through volunteers within the life science community as well. And all our meetings are free to attend. We've got a community of around 22,000 members now, which is really exciting. We're growing. We're in the UK and we're also expanding into Europe as well. And yeah, so we just put on really great, very exciting scientific meetings and events throughout the year. So yeah, that's what we do. That's what we're about.
Great. And I should add, actually, it's not just events, though. You also do a lot of stuff around careers as well, don't you, within pharma and life science?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have lots of events around career development and opportunities for our early career professionals. We really value them in our community, and we think it's really great that we're able to provide content that can help them with their careers and, developing themselves into, the future of our industry.
Fantastic. Roger, would you like to introduce yourself and maybe give your views on ELRIG?
Sure, absolutely. So my name is Roger Clark. I'm the head of HTS and HIT ID for Charles River. So I've been working in our industry for close to 25 years now. And I've been involved with ELRIG as a participant of the ELRIG events for a really long time. I've actually only recently just got involved with the organising groups here. So for the past year and a half, maybe, I guess, I've been working as part of the science and strategy working group. And then obviously had the opportunity to work alongside Saleha here to try and put the content together for the ELRIG R&I conference. So I'm really excited about this event. I've been a participant, as I say, going along to ELRIG events for years, and now I've been had the opportunity to organise one as well.
Fantastic. Well, that's a perfect segue, Roger. And we haven't even planned this. So for viewers who are not familiar, never been to Research Innovations, can you give me some background on Research Innovation? And I know the title may be obvious, but what is its aims and purposes, and what sort of areas does it cover, and who does it target?
Yeah, so this year we're focusing specifically on emerging biology and cutting edge technology, really, and thinking about how that impacts our drug discovery research of the future. So that's really the reason d'etre behind R&I. It's looking at those future-looking pieces, future-looking science research, and the technologies and all of the different capabilities that go along together in order to progress science of the future.
Right, and the sort of people that you're trying to attract to the event, who are the sort of people you're looking to aim the content to?
So it's really broad reaching, actually. And I think that's one of the great things about ELRIG. We're really inclusive as a community and try and reach out to all scientists across different areas of our industry. We have a really big reach out to early career professionals, as Saleha has said earlier on. I think that's really important for us to look at who are going to be those science leaders of the future. So we really look to bring some of those individuals into our events. But anybody working in the space, anybody interested in science and research, ELRIG is open to them.
Absolutely. And I also think, it's open to entrepreneurs, it's open to our suppliers and our vendors, which are a very important part of our community. And it's open to anyone also working on the periphery of life sciences, whether that's within industry or within academia. And we are very, as Roger said, an inclusive and open organization, and all our content is also free to access on that note, because we really strongly feel within ELRIG that's really important part of what we offer as an organization.
Absolutely, Saleha, couldn't agree more. I think it's really it's about that collaboration across the life sciences industry, and that's what I love about ELRIG, and I think that's really what all our events try and look to do. So yeah, anybody working in any way attached to our area of industry.
Right. Now, in terms of the tracks, though, I know you've got 4 main tracks running throughout the 2 days. So what are the tracks and what are some of the key talks or keynote speakers within that? Now, I know you're sort of co-collaborated on the tracks. It's not like I can say, right, you talk about these tracks or you talk about that. But Sledge, you want to start to talk about a couple of tracks from your perspective, and then maybe Roger can talk about a couple of other tracks from then as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got 4 tracks in research and innovation happening next week, and we've got one that's themed around synthetic biology and genetically programmed healthcare. We've got one around ultra rare disease research. We've got one around aging research, and we've also got a track on AI within drug discovery. And actually all of these are really exciting tracks, which we've got a really great balance here of biology and also technology platforms that support the biology research, and we thought that all of these could really complement each other. Some of the things that I'm really excited about are bringing that conversation to the forefront around rare disease. It's very important area of research, but sometimes not supported as much as some of the other common areas that we see on non-communicable diseases. So we're really excited that we're opening up that conversation on rare disease and enabling the networking and collaboration and learning from all our scientists and each other at this meeting. And yeah, I'll hand over to Roger to say a few more about what he's excited about.
Well, thanks for that. Well, you're not going to ask me to pick my favourites here, you see, because I think again with Saleha, it's really exciting content across all of the conference. Again, we do quite a lot of research in my area within Charles River into the rare diseases and working in that field. So I'm obviously very interested to hear about some of that. Equally really interested to hear about some of the AI pieces as well, and I know that's a really broad topic and how that's being implemented and integrated into our industry. So some really kind of broad areas to talk about there, because AI is finding its way into all different areas, from imaging analytics right through to design of molecules. So that will be really exciting, I think, as well. But all of the tracks, brilliant. We've got some fantastic speakers and 2 really great keynote speakers as well. So I think it's really exciting content, and people should go and have a look at the website and see what floats their boat.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I couldn't agree more. I think you're absolutely right. We've got some really, really exciting tracks there, really exciting science led by some amazing chairs that we've been able to, help get volunteered to help us put these this program together. So really thank you to our session chairs as well, who put in a lot of work to bring the science content together. And yeah, like Roger said, go check out the program on the website. There's something there for everybody. It's really cutting edge science and technologies that we're discussing at this meeting.
Fantastic. And you mentioned the keynote speakers though, so who are the keynote speakers for the event?
So we have 2 keynote speakers covering actually 2 of the different tracks. So we have Professor Ron Weiss from MIT will be joining us. I think that's on day 1, and then on day 2 we have Ken Raj from Altos Labs here in Cambridge.
Fantastic. Right, now the only other thing I was going to ask you was that apart from the talks and the tracks, which obviously sound very exciting and really interesting, what else are ELRIG doing on the days to engage delegates and get them sort of networking? Because obviously in-person events are all about engagement and in networking, and everyone does it differently. So what are ELRIG doing to encourage people to actually engage with each other?
So there's a number of things alongside the main program of speakers that you can get involved with whilst that you're at RNI. And there's a couple of things that come to mind straight away are, you know, we have the main exhibition trade show that's happening alongside the conference in the atrium area outside. And that's definitely worthwhile visiting because you have lots of opportunities to meet our vendors and our suppliers who really enable us to make these, you know, meetings happen and make them free to attend. There's also opportunities to talk to our poster presenters as well. So we've got a number of posters that are going to be on display. And so please go and chat to them as well and see what exciting research is happening within drug discovery at the moment. And then alongside that, we've got two very, very exciting pitch events happening. So as part of the AstraZeneca Open Innovation Co-Solve Sustainability Challenges, which we launched at Drug Discovery last year, we're having two final pitching events happening on day 1 and day 2, just before lunch. And, you know, I would, you know, everyone who's got an entrepreneurship spirit in them, I would advise them all to go and, you know, check out these pitches because it's going to be Dragon's Den style with judges on the podium, as well as the finalists pitching for 25k in cash to be able to support their idea and move it forward. So I think that's a really, really exciting thing that is new to RNI, new to ELRIG as well, but we're really learning from our community and trying to support that entrepreneurship community as well within ELRIG. And then finally, the earlier thing that I want to mention is the Early Career Professional Impact Award. So that will be happening after the keynote on day 2. We will announce the winner, and also we will they will be giving a presentation as well. And that's really enabling our early career professionals an opportunity to showcase the work they're doing, the impact they're having in life sciences, and, you know, giving them that you know opportunity to develop and to lead as themselves for the future.
Fantastic. Roger, anything to add to any of that, or has they covered it also?
Saleha's been pretty comprehensive in covering all of that. But again, I would say, I mean, we've got a fantastic venue where we're at. So the Hinkston Genome Campus, the venue there is great. There's lots of breakout space where people can go and have some discussions. Independent meetings can go, and as Saleha says, make sure you visit all of our suppliers and vendors that are there. Posters to stand by and you know, discuss with the presenters there. So lots of opportunity for collaborating, meeting your colleagues that perhaps you haven't met for a while. You know, we've all been away from face-to-face conferences for a bit of time, so there's lots of opportunity for meeting up and collaborating.
Fantastic. Now, final question for both of you, because we are winding up now, is if people haven't registered yet, and we have already mentioned it's free, so don't need to say that, Saleha. But what would you say to people out there who've not registered or undecided? Because actually, there are a lot of events going on next week. You know, so there's a lot of competition. So why should people attend ELRIG's Research and Innovation next week in Cambridge? Who wants to kick off?
First of all, I'd say be quick, because we have registration is still open at the moment, but we have had a lot of people register, so it's a really popular event. I think, Risen, you'll probably put a link to the.
I will do. I always do. Don't worry.
Absolutely. So yeah, be quick to register. It's going to be a great event, as hopefully we've kind of conveyed to you. The content is fantastic, but go and have a look at the website and make your own mind up around that. But collaboration, meeting colleagues, thinking about that new cutting edge science, that for me is what's so exciting about this event.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. You know, it's all about, you know, the opportunity to collaborate, meet colleagues, network with people you haven't met before, and start those collaborations and start talking about science and learn from each other. I think that's the most exciting thing about our ELRIG meeting, along with the excellent content. And of course, you get to meet the two of us as well.
Well, yeah. And
there you go.
I have to say, you know, and I have to say, viewers, they are lovely in person as well as they are over Zoom as well. So, well, Saleha, Roger, thank you for taking time. I know you're both very, very busy, so I appreciate taking time to talk to me today. So there you go, viewers. If you haven't registered yet, and why not, then go to the link which is above the video, check out the program, and you can register. It is free, but I think Saleha was mentioning before we started this call, they've had over 350 registrants already, so it's going to be quite a busy event. So, and there is a limit, I think, to how many people you can, through health and safety reasons, get in as well. So I would register as soon as possible. If you cannot make it for whatever reason, then check out the ELRIG website anyway, because there are many, many other events running throughout the year, not just 2 or 3 day events, but also 1 day symposiums, not just in the UK as well, but also in Europe. So check those out as well. And hopefully we will see you next week, because I'll be there with my orange trainers as well. We'll see you there certainly on day 1. And if you can't do it, then obviously check out the website for other future events as well. So Saleha, Roger, it's lovely to see you both. I look forward to seeing you both next week. Happy preparations, because I'm sure you've still got some work to do to make sure it all runs smoothly next week, and I'll be running around trying to make sure it does run smoothly when you're on site. So good luck with that. And until next time, viewers, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.